Hi, this is Jennifer Lutz with Insider Travel Report here at Six Senses Ninh Văn Bay in Vietnam. And I'm here today with Na Ding, their Manager of Sustainability. And this is the first in a monthly series we'll be doing celebrating sustainable tourism and celebrating the places, the accommodations, the excursions that are not just making sustainability part of the guest experience, but showing that it's doable and cost-effective even, which we'll get into. And I'm speaking to the sustainability manager, Na Ding.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hello. Thank you for spending these days with me.
Thank you for inviting me as well.
Thank you. Let's jump in and let's tell people about these 3 Ps that you were saying Six Senses practices.
All right, so the 3 Ps are the people, planet, and the profit. So the planet, as everyone knows, that is the natures around. And the people is actually our staff, and of course for the local community as well. And business is really important to have profit. And the sustainability is for us as a Six Senses Ninh Văn Bay is how to balance this business, people, and the natures around.
Okay, wonderful. So let's talk about the people being the guests who are coming. How does having a resort that's really has such a huge commitment to sustainability impact the guest experience?
Okay, because as you see, Ninh Văn Bay is located on the peninsula, and our sea, our forest, our animals and flower is really like our unique selling points. And at the first place, we need to protect the nature, means that we protect our impression to our guests, because guests coming here because they want to experience the little paradise that's different from the city life. So yes, of course we need to protect the nature in that way. And when the guests come here, they can breathe the fresh air, they can really see the beautiful coral reef with the marine life, and amazingly that they can see the black shantak langurs and many other special species that especially in the red list and also the critical endangered species. That's something more relating to education point. And so they come here not for the vacation, so also they can learn something about the biodiversity and get inspired. So more values for the trip. That's why they would love to bring their children coming here with us and have a wonderful time with the whole family together.
That's amazing. And I noticed all the families and also still this sense of peace here that seems to be intrinsic in the property. What is the commitment to that, to having a place where guests can completely unwind? I know there are special spa services as well that I'm sure have sustainability elements. How is all of that intertwined in the guest experience?
So the sustainability is not conducted by sustainability team. Is also engaged with spa, with housekeeping, with F&B, kitchen, front office, and experience centers and other, even marketing also. And in each department, we have special requirement to make sure that our operation is sustainable, with simply not using something single use or waste electricity or waste energy. And when the guests coming here, at first they might not know about that, but during the conversation when we talk to the guests, we also in guest gathering once a week, so we have more information to share with our guests about actually the something behind that we do. The guests may not really realize, so they may feel like, wow, it's even like that. And then I start be really curious to discover more and more, and wow, so they think, okay, this is a good place, it's a true place to live in, because you know that 0.5 of our revenue is given directly to sustainability fund.
Yes, the sustainability fund, and I believe that's part of what powers your partnership with Green Viet, a local nonprofit as well.
Yes.
Tell me more about the fund and I guess that means when people come to stay at Six Senses, they're helping to support the sustainability efforts as well.
Correct, because so people here they more going with sustainable tourism. So the sustainability mindset is start like be popular in many people from the young generation to the senior citizens. So they will feel like if they can find a business that they can really do sustainability practically,
Yes.
so they would really love to going back and back and back being the loyal returner.
Do you have many return visitors then?
Yes, we have. So just a couple of weeks ago, we just welcome family who 15 years ago, 15 years ago when they have their wedding. So now they're coming back with their family. And yes, we also celebrate by our style in the beach or in the white cave with our eco-friendly material like from the wooden piece or so on with everything or flowers, all these things, all connect with the natures and yes. So maybe that's also our concept. The rooted concept is one of the reasons why they like and they want to come back.
And when we talk about sustainability, I think it's important, as you said, people are looking more for sustainability, but it's hard to find real sustainability. And I find at Six Senses, they make things more sustainable for the guest as well. You just feel healthier when you're here. The food is sustainable. Tell me about your gardening.
All right.
Gardens.
The garden. But just say a little more. Also, Senses is one to focus on sustainability and also wellness.
Okay.
The wellness is also a part of sustainability and we are part of wellness as well because we want the guests coming here for being more healthy. Yes, and if you are being healthy, you can have more power to do many actions. And so talking about our garden, we have 3 organic garden here with like around almost 6,000 hectares. Yes, and taking care of 7 gardeners. And every month, averagely, we have 1.2 tons of vegetables collected.
1.2 tons of vegetables. That's why my salads have been so delicious.
Yeah, so, but you know, it's only supply for 13%.
And then tell me about the different activities for guests to share more about sustainability practices with them.
Right. We have different sustainability activities for guests. So from our side, we provide more than 16 different activities that is really homemade.
Okay.
And home applicable. For example, you can upcycle the used cooking oil at home, or you can make the coconut oil, or you can do the natural tie-dye, or you can make the odor removal from the coffee ground.
Amazing.
Yes, it's like that.
So there are all these ways that then guests can not just experience sustainability here, but take something home with them.
Yes, and it's really easy to do, and they can just apply it at home. Yes.
It's also great for children or couples or anyone to. I made a body scrub, which was
Yes.
super fun. And then I want to talk because you've mentioned transparency, because there's a lot of greenwashing out there, and it's hard for people who care about sustainability to know where to go. So how do you measure sustainability?
Right. We have sustainability impact report, and I myself need to complete every month.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yes, and in that case, we track our electricity consumption, water, and also the waste diversion. So how many like carton box or the metal cans, the recycle jars that we collected, or how many food waste, or the hazardous waste or the textile waste. So we need to collect all of this data regarding that, and also we need to submit it to the home office. The home office manage the brand
Of Six Senses, the home office of Six
Yes.
Senses.
And every year we have sustainability audit.
An audit, a third-party audit.
Yeah, third-party audit from the GSTC and also from the Home Office as well. So they coming here and actually we has a very long list of yes or no, and they actually coming and score in each property that how much sustainable you are.
That's amazing. And
like that.
how sustainable is Six Senses Ninvan Bay?
So, how sustainable, may I ask you, because it's more
My experience.
objective.
I mean, I love it here. I don't want to leave. And that's why I was asking you, because sustainability is something very important to me cognitively, but the experience here is more sensory. The peacefulness of it. Last night you guys took me on a dive experience to see the corals, seeing the langurs. So my last question for you, because I know some people are worried that sustainability takes away from the guest experience. What is your experience on how guests respond when they find out how sustainable this resort is?
One of our values is fun and quirky.
Is fun?
Fun and quirky.
Okay.
So that's why every message that we given to our guests and given to the staff should be in a fun way. So we don't want to just telling you not to do this or not to do that. It's very straight. That's why we bring the sustainability in a more friendly way to our guests, just like communication, or we want to do fun, like take you to a langur discovery or the night snorkeling, so to let you really emerge in the beauties of nature, so you can decide or to do this or not to do that. So we don't stress our guests. I have to follow our standard, but really just practice naturally, and in this way we believe that we can inspire the guests more naturally.
That's amazing. Thank you again. And I'm just gonna one more time say that this is Jennifer Lutz at Six Senses Ninh Van Bay, Vietnam, with Na Ding, their manager of sustainability. And this is our first in a series celebrating sustainable tourism and showing how doable it is and how much it can add to the guest experience. So thank you for joining us.